only weeks away from All in London, but we couldn't resist shaking it all up first.
That's right. Our newest pay-per-view, AEW Redemption, comes to you this Sunday, July 26th, live at 7 p.m. Eastern Time from the Bell Center in Montreal and on pay-per-view.
And join us an hour before that on HBO Max and YouTube worldwide for the buy-in as we get you ready for analysis, matches, and a special tribute to the Rougeau family in Montreal.
Yeah, that's right. And when the main show starts, you can catch it in the U.S. on HBO Max in demand through traditional cable and satellite providers as well as Dave & Buster's.
Plus, Renee, internationally, our fans can get it on Prime Video, ppv.com, YouTube, DAZN, and myaew.com. Now let's shake things up.
Let's do this. The scheduled main event of All In might take a huge detour as AEW World Champion Kenny Omega puts his title on the line against our TNT champion, the Jet, Kevin Knight.
With Will Ospreay winning the 2026 Owen Hart Tournament and Kenny recapturing the championship from MJF at Beach Break, we look to be set for a match for the ages.
But Kevin Knight claimed that he was owed a title shot from MJF for being on his team at Forbidden Door, and no matter who the champion was, he was coming to collect. Despite his interjection and the protests of others, Omega confessed that he sees the good in the Jet and agreed to give him a shot.
Kevin Knight, what are you doing? I decided that I wasn't going to trust the process anymore. I decided that I'm going to take matters into my own hands. The newest member of the Don Callis family. I did what I had to do. The Jet, Kevin Knight.
Why would he attack his partner?
Another questionable decision. Because I'm not here to take part in AEW. I'm here to take over this whole damn company.
Want the power, every second, every minute, every hour.
I'm here for one reason and one reason only. Jet, 2 belts, baby.
Cause I want the power.
9 successful title defenses, most TNT title defenses in one reign. Kevin Knight with his name in the history book.
Who won it?
Darby Allin, don't stick your nose in business where it don't belong, right?
Every second, every minute, every hour.
And finally, Kenny Omega, a wrestling god. But what's a god to a non-believer? I want that world title. The Jet is ready to become Jet 2 belts and make that a reality. So sit back, enjoy the view, and give all praises to the one you look up to. The Jet, Kevin Knight.
That is to say nothing for the #1 contender at All In, who seems to be going down his own dark road.
Will Ospreay will be teaming with AEW Continental Champion and leader of the Death Riders to take on Matt and Nick Jackson. How about that? The Young Bucks. The main event at Wembley was the Billy Goat's motivating factor in returning from neck surgery better than ever. With a shocking loss to Jon Moxley and Vince Ospreay, he needed to learn from his enemies.
Training with them, teaming with them, and even wearing the patch. Everybody has warned Will about the danger of this alliance, but now the Bucks, they're ready to do something about it. Both Mox and Ospreay have had tumultuous histories with former EVPs, but for the sake of preserving what's truly elite, Matt and Nick are ready to fight.
All is right in the world of wrestling again. Kenny Omega is world champion. And the Young Bucks, well, we're on the hunt to regain our AEW tag team titles.
It seems like the Elite will be back on top once again. We watched what happened after we presented Kenny with the title. Ospreay asked us to leave.
Would you mind?
And this whole thing feels like it might be a setup by the Death Riders.
We've clearly had our issues with Jon Moxley in the past, but we've also worked side by side with Jon Moxley. And I'll just say this, I know how he thinks, and he's not one to be trusted.
We don't trust Moxley, and we definitely don't trust Ospreay. We saw what the Death Riders have been doing to Cope and Christian. Mox and the Death Riders haven't changed.
Kenny Omega needs to be shown that he can't trust a guy like Will Ospreay because Will Ospreay is now a Death Rider.
We aim to prove we're the top tag team in AEW, and eventually we will regain our tag team titles.
Will Ospreay, Jon Moxley, we challenge you to a tag team match at Redemption.
Women's World title also hangs in the balance as the champion Thekla defends against Willow Nightingale. The Toxic Spider has been running roughshod over the competition both here and in Japan for nearly 7 months now, and showed no signs of slowing down. That is until Beach Break, when the Babe with the Power made a surprising return, winning the title shot in a casino gauntlet match.
Willow has taken a very rocky road to get here, having to vacate the TBS title and withdraw from the Owen Hart tournament. She thought her all-in dreams were all but lost. Thekla decided to take a vacation where her, Julia, and Sky capture the Artist of Stardom Trios Championships. But not only is Willow waiting at home, the winner of this match will face Mercedes Moné at All In, a shadow that looms very large.
If we're looming large in Canada, we have to talk about national treasures and tag team champions Adam Copeland and Christian Cage. And they're taking on Pac and Claudio of the Death Riders.
CNC had their first defense against the Dogs, but couldn't quite shake Clark and Finley, especially when they called the Death Riders for backup.
To counteract that, the Bang Bang Gang got involved, even though Jay White has a dubious dynamic with Christian Cage. After defending their titles against Daniel Garcia and Yuta, the champs realize they're going to need to take out some more Death Riders before the job is truly done.
Tonight on Dynamite, another successful title defense for Cage and Cope.
Oh, the spear!
But here's the thing, Claudio. You keep sticking your stupid, bald, ugly face in our business.
Once again, the Dogs and the Death Riders working together.
We are Cage and Cope, and we've been around the block a time or two. And we know it's only a matter of time before Pac shows up and throws his name into the hat as well. We are the AEW Tag Team Champions now and forever. So we're gonna throw the challenge out right now to you, Claudio and Pac. That is, if you can get your noses out of Moxley's ass for long enough to show up in Montreal at Redemption for a shot at the Tag Team Championships.
Speaking of unfinished business, the psycho killer Tommaso Ciampa is about to meet the Painmaker Chris Jericho in a no-holds-barred contest. After defeating Jericho in a brutal brawl at Beach Break, Ciampa thought that he may have firmly put Le Champion to rest.
But that only caused the Painmaker to rise again, and with no holds barred and thousands of Montrealers cheering it on, Ciampa better prepare for anything.
Pain. It's a sensation. Shocking and agonizing, but momentary. Until it embeds itself deep inside you like a haunted soul. I have felt this pain. I have owned this pain. I have become this pain. I am a wound that never heals. A scar that never seals. The voice in your head that says, run away. I am the Painmaker. And Tommaso Ciampa at Redemption. Hell is coming for you.
Another man who needs to prepare, our new international champion Kyle Fletcher, as he takes on AEW's most wanted man, Bandito.
After all that's gone on with the Don Callis family, I was absolutely shocked to see the Protostar take the title from his old friend Takeshita at Beach Break.
But as soon as he had won it, Bandito had come hunting for it, as the Ring of Honor World Champ is determined to hold more AEW gold.
Aussie Open might be permanently closed after this pay-per-view as Mark Davis also defends his national championship against former Don Callis member Andrade El Idolo.
What can be said about Andrade's most recent AEW run? Suave, collected, wrestling perfection. It was clear to see the World Championship was in his grasp.
But after a few unfulfilled promises by Don Callis and his association with MJF, Andrade turned the Forbidden Door 10-man cage match into his moment to break from the family and go into business for himself.
This has now led to weeks of Andrade infuriating the whole plan, so Don Callis has sent the mighty Dunkzilla to completely stop El Idolo in his tracks. All that and more, including
the TBS champion Hikaru Shida defends against the It Girl, Maya World.
And then just announced a double chain match. The Bang Bang Gang will take on the Dogs. Jay White, Juice Robinson against David Finlay and Clark Connors. And then a big 6-way ladder match for a shot at the AEW International Championship. Commander Jack Perry, Speedball Mike Bailey, the Beast Mordo's already in. 2 more will be added during a pair of qualified matches on Collision.
Montreal, get ready. Sickos, get ready. All In is coming, but Redemption is here.
Now look what you become. Still trying to